Yo, good evening. It's that 613 guy. I told that dude I'd make him a video for the humidity settings. So here we go. This is going to be for the Spider Farmer humidity settings in app to help try and control the automated system. So we're going to go ahead and go to the 3x3 tent just for purposes of demonstration. All right, here we go. First things first, again, make sure your app is updated and that you're on the newest version of the Spider Farmer app, okay? Second step for me would say to be make sure that your humidifier is in a socket where you know which socket it is in. So for me, it's in socket 9 right there, the 6-liter humidity. All right, once that's complete, then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go to my environment settings right here. For the environment settings, I'm going to go down to the humidity, right? You see the humidity right here. Set it to whatever you need. I'm in the beginning of flower right now, so I'm running 65-60. Again, I'm unsure of the dead zone. Anybody that wants to help me out with that, feel free. Correct me, tell me I'm wrong, tell me I'm right, whatever. I don't care. Just let me know. And that's the only setting that I'm going to concern myself with for the humidity, because I'm only worrying about the humidifier, right? So that's my humidity setting. And technically, let me rewind a second. Technically, your humidity setting, now that they've updated this app with the inline fan settings, that humidity setting can be relevant if you're running your humidity as a priority in for your inline fan. I'll show you what I'm talking about, because I was doing this one in the video yesterday. So if you went here and you went to humidity priority, that means that if your humidity is set at 70%, if your humidity hits 70%, your inline fan is going to kick on, right? You can run it temperature and humidity. I'll show you what they all mean here, right? Temperature and humidity. I'll give you guys a chance to read all this while I hit the blunt. It's that 613 guy. Try to help you out, bro. We're gonna do this video, and then I'll show you an actual video of me showing you how my humidifier is set up in my tent. But for the purposes of this, okay, so again, we have step 1, update. Step 2, choose a socket. Step 2. Step 3 can be to go ahead and set it to humidity, because it's your humidifier, right? So set it to humidity. You'll get the option, is it a humidifying device or a dehumidifying device? You're using a humidifying device. Save it. Setup successful. Go back a screen. All right, now, because that's on the humidity parameter, it's not on. All right. You go up here to your environment settings. My humidity is set for 65%, 60%. Currently, my humidity just said 64.4%. So it should be kicking on here in a second. Once it gets like below 65. But anyhow. So that is how you set up your humidifier to actually run in the tent through the app. Now I'm going to explain some more stuff to you, okay? And this will be relevant in the video where I'm actually showing you the humidifier. The humidifier itself comes with a sensor, like a probe that you plug in. It runs like 8 feet. You can put it inside the tent wherever you need it, at canopy level, whatever you need to do. That sensor, if you were to run the humidifier itself in manual mode, right there, manual mode at the top. If you were to run that in manual mode, then the humidifier would be running off of its own parameters. Because on the Spider Farmer humidifier, and I'll show you this in a video, on the Spider Farmer humidifier, you can set it to be, you can set it to run at its own temperature with its own humidity settings. I'm sorry, no temperature, but you can set it to run at its own humidity parameters and mist at its own level. You can set it for a timer. You can do all kinds of stuff with it running on manual. There is no RJ12 port on the humidifier, on this generation of humidifier. There is no RJ12 port. So I'm not sure how you would connect the humidifier to be online with the devices just yet. I could be wrong. But all right, so let's recap the video real quick, okay? Update your app, choose your socket. For me, I set my humidifier to humidity. I set my device type for humidifying device. Okay, once that's established, I go up here to my environment settings and I set my humidity for my parameters for the stage of my plant. For me personally, I want 65% humidity, 60% humidity. That's what I want. That automates my humidifier to kick in based on the parameters that are inside of the tent. And I'm not using, I'll get to that in the next video. Come back for the next video. The next video will be me actually pointing out everything and showing you what everything does and how it's all connected. I appreciate you watching. 613 guy. Enjoy.